breath, growls, shadows.
Who's in here with us?
Yeah, like shuffling noises, things falling. I heard, I said, "Hey Pete, did you see that?" I turned around. Pete was all the way back in the other end. It was like somebody was standing right there.
Whoa! Mine is going nuts.
I saw a black mass on the side of the sidewalk. Moved down the length of the door.
What the hell was that? What? I didn't touch my hand.
Old Benton County Jail, Fowler, Indiana, home for many restless spirits, some still looking for justice. Me and few fellow paranormal investigators did a paranormal investigation in this historic old jail that was built in 1876 and remained in continuous use until 1997. This jail has a long and dark history. There used to be a dungeon in the basement. According to a former sheriff, there are 8 old cells down in the basement where people were chained to the walls until they either confessed or went crazy. The jail has also a padded cell that was used for prisoners who were mentally disturbed or drunk and violent. The jail had originally 32 beds before second floor closed in 1970s. There's not many well-known stories about the prisoners, but one of the most known prisoners was a man named Jacob Nelly. Jacob Nelly was accused of brutally murdering a 15-year-old girl, Ada Atkinson. Jacob Nelly confessed murdering Ada Atkinson by choking her and stabbing her 28 times in her bedroom in family farm where Jacob worked as a farmhand. Jacob confessed to the murder, saying, "I went upstairs and found Ada in there. I said to her, 'Ada, I'm going to kill you.' She said not to do it, that she did not want to die that way. I told her I will do it, and I took a hold of her and threw her down on the floor, and I cut her throat, and then I did the other cuts. It seems I did not care what I was doing." Jacob was brought to Benton County Jail to wait for his trial, where he was expected to plead guilty. One day before his trial, a group of men came to the jail. It is believed they demanded the sheriff to give them the keys to the jail so they can take Jacob with them. Their request was denied, so they forced entry into the jail. Reportedly, Jacob was waiting for them. When they arrived at his cell, he was dressed and he was wearing an overcoat. Jacob got dragged to near the house where he murdered the 15-year-old Ada Atkinson, and he got hanged from a walnut tree about 200 yards from Atkinson's home with a sign that read, "A warning to all murderers." His body was allowed to hang for hours, during which time hundreds of people came to view. After Jacob Nelly was buried, rumors started to circulate that the body was stolen from the grave. Some citizens decided to dig up his grave, and for everyone's shock, the body and coffin were gone.
I'm Dwight, My Haunted Fowler, and this is the Old Benton County Jail. The second floor here is where the sheriff and his family would live. So there's 3 bedrooms, large bathroom, haunted real estate here. They would live here, and the wife would typically serve the food to the sheriff, or to the sheriff and the inmates. These rooms connect all through here. This is probably one of the most active rooms. Just a word of warning, these 2 rooms connect, so it's very easy to scare each other unintentionally. This floor is pretty active in this space the most, but sometimes you might hear stuff outside. As the night goes on, they'll start to quiet a little bit, but it's a residential area. It's pretty quiet overall. I thought I heard something, but I think it's just a dog outside. We'll go back this way. We might have a bat. He may be sleeping. It's usually the warmest part of the jail, but it can be probably the creepiest at times when it's pitch black out. If you do a lights out up here, I don't know any history about what actually if anything had occurred up here. We've had like shuffling noises, things falling. So it's just it can be a pretty intense area. The heat kind of adds to it. If you're brave enough to come here by yourself, the lights out. That section there, if you're squeamish, that's all bat poop. So you might want to avoid that back there. That's where he or she sleeps up there.
When we get back down, you want to slow them up and knob on the...
Oh yeah, I always forget that part.
Well, it's a good thing I took over for Omar then, huh?
What Amy was talking about, this wall here comes on. And the story is that one of the sheriffs, whenever he would leave to go out, he would leave a note in here for his wife where he was going. And then he would put that back and she would see the note. We've had investigators come out and find this thing on the floor. And so that's something to look for. Just sort of no history to that sheriff or what happened. If something was specific to him. But it's just something that people have reported over time.
Hey, sometimes then I could have put one of the gel things on and get a picture.
They're very. Now I will tell you that we had a lot of either skinny prisoners or what, but I can't fit in these. We had a local TV station do that, and they put it on. They went in the cell, and I was worried they were going to shut the cell doors because I cannot get the cell doors open. I
just thought it would be a cool thing. I got locked up.
So this is just a little bit of history of the jail itself. You got, peth helmets and stuff over time, motorcycle helmets, different sheriffs over time. Actually, in 1958, we had the first female elected sheriff in the state of Indiana. Her husband was the sheriff before her. So my guess is she, loved women's rights back in the 50s and fought for, hey, I'm not serving these guys food, I'm going to be locking them up. But I always think that's kind of cool that we actually had the first female sheriff in the state. Over here, we've got some pieces of the old cells. There's a key, but down here, some shackles they used to use. And they're not very forgiving. If you compare like to handcuffs, these are, they don't even move. They're just like locked in place. This is a picture of the girl that was murdered. We'll talk about the guy that who had murdered her. We'll go into a little more detail when we get by his old cell. So this is the main cells for the majority of the theater. I will do that when I'm at the jail. I'll say theater. When I'm at the theater, I'll say jail. But for the majority of the jail's history, this is where the prisoners were kept. There are 2 floors. You'll notice there's no stairs. But along this wall here, they've taken the stairs out at one point, and they stopped using the upper floor. We have access to the upper floor because the lock rusted off, so I do have a ladder if anybody wants to go up and check it out. Good activity up there. Good activity down this way. There's 4 cells on this side, 3 regular cells on that side, and a padded cell. This main cell is, you were asking, someone brought up the Jacob Nelly was a guy, a 15-year-old girl. He admitted to killing her, even though there's some controversy that maybe he didn't do it. There's some thought that maybe he had PTSD and just admitted to it because he couldn't remember. We feel like Jacob is at least here because he never got his trial. He never had a chance to prove his guilt or innocence. This is his cell, but for me, what's interesting, the 3rd cell is more active than his cell. And I have no reason why, no history as to why. In my head, I wonder if like somebody was here that night, was worried they were going to be next or something. We've had people run out of this hallway from things they've heard. Yeah. So this is a good hallway. Slayer.
White, fresh fish. Benton. NWO. Who is she?
Oh my. That's freaking great. Somebody erased the eyes out and put other eyes in. That's great. You mentally locked in here.
Oh man, dude, this is so tiny.
Like you and probably, yeah, you and another person. 2-person cell.
Cozy.
Don't close it, don't close it. Doesn't say they might not have keys.
Is it actually not?
Yeah, true.
God forgives regulators.
I have no keys to open those.
What happens if someone gets locked?
Yeah, what do you mean? I'll probably have to pay to have lots of them out.
Which could take a long while.
I'm not trying this. Nope. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not going to shut it. Let's not test it tonight.
Let's not find out.
It's not a very big cell. You can get 6 people in there, but it's standing room only at that point. And this is,
I think I lose my mind in 10 minutes.
I've done it 3 a.m. in this room, and it's
Oh gosh.
So this one you can shut.
yes.
So this is good for EVPs.
It's pretty quiet in here. With a small group like what you have, that's ideal.
Yeah, he's good at art. Yeah, Rod. He's got a Abraham Lincoln back here.
Well, when I first saw this, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was sort of conjugal physics. And, no, it's where we kept the women and juveniles. So they apparently they weren't committing as many crimes as the adult males, but you can see it's a little bigger. They have a private shower, urinal. This has had some activity, more in the hallway than in here. I've been up here before and I've heard cell doors clanging downstairs. And it's not like they're shutting, but it's like somebody's rattling the doors. Spirit walkers were here, and I don't know what door it was, but it is. They're both filming themselves, and you hear this just loud slam. I came back and actually tested to see if I could recreate the sound, and I couldn't do it with the cells, but I did with the flashlight hitting one of the file cabinets. And so I don't know if there's something, like maybe the flashlight fell, but it wasn't on that file cabinet. It sounded just like what they heard. So me personally, I've not had it happen, but I've been here where you'll hear a cell clang or some sort of clanging sound. You go to that section, and then you hear it on the other side. So you go there, and you hear it. It's just teasing you, drawing you into different spots. So this stopped being used as the main jail in 1997. There were a lot of complaints. There was threats and lawsuits. It was just not a good facility. People that were staying here they had tons of complaints. The heat. I mean, there's no central air, so they had to sleep in this kind of environment. We'll go back downstairs. The section we're going to now, though, is called the dungeon, and you'll get a sense of why it's called the dungeon. So because this place is very winding, you have to go through some doors that like that one goes to the kitchen or comes down to here.
I'm already lost.
It's cooler down here.
Yes, this is the best place to investigate in the middle of the summer. Well, unless you get freaked out. Over here we have a bunch of old records, books dating back to the 1800s. I mean, from a historical perspective, it's really cool because they're in good shape. I would say that from this point back is like this section here, for me and several others, has been the most active and probably the creepiest part of the whole paranormal experience. Heavy breath, growls, shadows. It's just like that room behind you there is where the dispatchers used to work 24/7. So imagine being a dispatcher at 3 in the morning down at this place. If anybody's taller than me, you'll notice there's a knife up here. Had no idea there was a knife for the first 2 years I was investigating. And a friend of mine who's taller, he said, "Why is there a knife up here?" I had no idea. And so I don't know if somebody kept it there sort of like, I'm working by myself, I'd like to have some sort of protection. But we had a group, they were doing a Ouija board session here, and it spelled out knife. And I knew that knife was there, and I hadn't said anything. I was just kind of curious to see what they would get. And it spelled out knife, and I told Brian, their lead, I said, "Why don't you go look in that tube?" And so I don't know why it's up there, but I'm not moving it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Is there anyone upstairs?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, I heard 2 taps.
Oh, Randy, you're out down here?
Yeah, all of us
Sound like
are down
something's-
here.
Yeah, everybody's down here. It was upstairs.
And that sounded like it was in the building too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there's always a chance the sheriffs are checking on us, but we'll go up there and see. I let the sheriff and the police know every week that we do this, but just say I'm with Dwight. They may not remember Dwight, but they remember the paranormal guy. My personal experience was I was watching an SLS camera, and on that door that's laying down, I saw a black mass about the size of a softball move down the length of the door and go behind that door. And so I was standing right here, and I had 7 or 8 people with me, and I thought one person was standing behind me, and I heard, I said, "Hey Pete, did you see that?" And I turned around, and Pete was all the way back at the other end, and that was probably the thing that freaked me out the most. It was like somebody was standing right there, and I just felt their presence. I'm sure it was Pete, and they breathed in my ear, and it was, I mean, I usually don't freak out, but I was yelling because it was just, that moment was so uncomfortable. And I will say that I think a lot of the activity here is in a room that's off limits. This is an evidence room, and it has some evidence. So I think there's some connection here. This back section is where the old cells, original cells are. I'm gonna use my flashlight because I forgot my upstairs. What was that? That was upstairs too, wasn't it?
I heard that.
So there are 8 cells down here. We had a quote from a sheriff in 1964. Actually, he was a former sheriff at that time. And he said they would bring prisoners down here and chain them to the wall until they confessed or went crazy. There's 8 of them total down here. And I can't even imagine being in a basement, middle of the night, things happening, noises upstairs. Yeah, like I said, that's why they call it the dungeon. This one connects both sides. This one does not. The last 4 you really can't get into easily because there's a lot of debris and stuff, but you can squeeze in if you had to. Like I said, I don't know of any history here other than the fact that they said they would chain people to the walls. And in this first cell, there are 2 spikes on either side with barbed wire wrapped around them. I have no idea why you have barbed wire. I don't know if anybody was doing anything. The justice back then was probably even worse than it is today. There was no social media to rat people out with. So I say the attic can be very intense in the middle of the night. This is probably 5 times more intense in my opinion.
Yeah. I need to get my headlamp.
So we're hitting up the attic first, right?
Yeah, I think that's where conversation
This is the cell for Jacob, the guy that killed the girl and was hung by the townspeople.
Oh yeah, so this is his.
This is his cell. We're gonna go on in. I'm gonna set my camera up outside.
Hello. Whoa, my voice is so weird.
Hello. Is y'all the spooky?
Alright, sit on the thing.
I don't know, you got your tetanus shot up to date or?
I am.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is it?
Alright, so I do have the cat wall too.
Oh, yeah, I got mine too.
Put it right here.
Should I also put the key too somewhere like?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd set it upward a little bit. That way my camera can. Already getting something. Well, we haven't even introduced ourselves. So my name is Amy, and with Mindless Adventures on YouTube, we're here to communicate and get to know you. Whoa, it's going off. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Rachel. I'm from Michigan. I'm here with Randy's Real Paranormal. Hi, I'm Helen, and I come all the way from Finland.
Wow. It's crazy.
Jacob, are you here with us? Did you kill the little girl? Shout. Are you shouting? You can talk into this box and it'll tell us exactly what you want to say. Can you tell us how long you were in this jail cell? Where did they hang you at? Were you scared when they put you in the jail?
Can you tell us your name?
Are we speaking to Jacob? Among? Are you among us? What was the little girl's name that you killed? Do you know how old she was? It sounded like the other jail cell, didn't it? Was that you that just made that banging noise? Skill. And there was some kind of voice coming through. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Are you trying to actually speak to us with your voice?
Did you hear that again?
We're hearing a lot of banging going on. Not sure if that's the boys or what, but it sounds like it's here in the jail cells.
Yeah. Should we go to a different area?
Take.
What should we take?
If you want us to stay here, just let us know. I'll leave this on.
From the small. Is anybody in here? Can I touch this device to let me know?
I got noon while we were walking over here. Now, in the padded room, with the door shut, there's a cigarette under your foot.
There are a ton on top of the bed.
Oh boy. Wait. How? Why is it going off? It's an echo.
That's going off and it's not around your foot. Or your phone. It's really. Show the camera. Hers went to red at one point in time. Well, we see that somebody's in here. Do you want to talk to us?
Yeah, my phone's on airplane mode, so.
Yeah, mine
Who's in here with us? Record? Do you have a criminal record here? I haven't seen it this way here. Yell?
Did you yell in this room? In this cell?
I bet it was really hard being in this room in the dark. Should we turn off our lights? Million? Did you hear it? It sounded like million. The voice.
$1 million? Or did it feel like 1,000,000 years when you were in this cell?
I bet it did feel like 1,000,000 years.
Yeah.
Are you glad to have some company now? Maybe you could tell us who you are. What's your name? Are the lights bothering you? Do you want to turn off lights?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not so happy about that.
You're closest to the door.
Okay, lights out.
Lights out. Alright, we turned off the lights. Does that help you talk to us better?
So we have this device, this cat ball that we're gonna set on the ground, and you can see it has pretty colors. And if you touch it, it'll make it go off.
Are you still here? Let us know that you're here. We could always leave. Installation. The walls are padded. Is that what you mean? Did you do something bad to be in here? Is there too many people in here at once? Should we do a one-on-one in here? Bicycle? Did you steal a bicycle?
Did you hit someone on a bicycle?
It's really hard to breathe in here. It's like it's hot.
Yeah, it's
Like closed
it's
space.
got that musty smell to it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's getting a little warm in here. I think we'll leave you for now. If you want us to come back, all you have to do is tell us. Wanna go up? Just push.
I would flip my shit. We couldn't open it.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't even look at the time when we came in here. Now it feels really cool out here.
Yeah.
You wanna go up in a second later story?
I don't think I'll go up there because I literally would probably fall out.
Are you gonna go up?
Yeah.
I knew you You're my
But I'm just like scared to like stay here alone by yourself.
I know. I usually do like. I might go in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna go first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Stick your stuff in your pockets. Slide. No, you'll be fine. Darvos went up that, and he's a lot heavier.
Tell.
Tell? What are we telling? Whew. Wow.
I can't believe I actually came here.
Alright, ladies. Alright, ladies. Alright, ladies. Have fun.
We'll come and get you. Were you even back in your...
Yeah, I'll come back.
Oh my god. Shouldn't have stepped there. Somebody's laughing at me, I'm sure, in this.
Yeah.
So, fingerprints. Is anybody in here with us? Intent?
Bad intentions.
Does somebody in here have bad intentions? I bet you enjoyed this bathtub.
I like to hear my back towards the alley.
Can you tell me what your name is? Who stayed in these cells up here? Got another word. Departure. Yes, we are leaving.
What the hell is that? Made it.
Okay. I just asked if anybody was up here. It says I am here.
What? Who are you? What's your name?
Who's here with us? I have a cat ball here. I'll sit here on the floor. All you have to do is give it a touch, bite. That's the second time tonight we've gotten bite or bicycle. Alright. What is your name?
What is that?
It's like it's somebody got attacked on the bed. Is that you that tapped on the bed frame? How old are you? I was told this is for the juveniles or the women. Are you a juvenile or are you a woman? You're a juvenile? It beeped when I said juvenile. Okay, for some reason my camera turned off. It doesn't shut off every 30 minutes.
Did you do that? Did you turn your camera off?
It said training while I was turning got a lot of interviews today. We're getting a little bit of legs on camera. Dow? It says Dow. Or maybe there's a Dow somewhere in here. I've never seen it. It hasn't gotten out right here. Framed? Were you framed, or is there a baby doll in here in a frame? Employee. Did an employee take your baby doll? Did you get locked up in here and they took your baby doll from you? Allie? You hear that? Somebody's trying to talk. There's a lot in here. Wow. Do you like having company in here? 2 women locked up with you? Yeah, I do too. Are you standing here beside us?
Can you touch this device to let us know you're here? It won't have you.
We're here to learn about you and why you were here.
Did you do something bad that you're here?
Oh. I seen the reflection off the window over here. Try? Are you trying to communicate with us? Use all your power. Can you try and move our ball over there? It'll make pretty lights.
Yeah, I can show you right here. It lights up beautiful colors.
Manual? Would you like us to leave you alone? You start making the voice. Are the boys coming this way? Do you like that? It's looking strong. Yeah. Oh, Nancy. Is your name Nancy? All right, Nancy, if you don't want to talk to us anymore, we can move on. I thought I had one on my arm for a minute. You could have been somewhere else. Where's weird? Could have
Touch my pen here.
Did you brush against my arm? Make one of these devices light up if you touch me. Oh. Send. Thank you for telling me that you touched me. Would you like to have the boys come up here and spend some time with you? They're very handsome. Agreed. I hear the boys down there. Do you want us to go now and we can tell the girl or the boys to come up here with you? Cemetery? I don't know the cemetery is well. Oh, yeah. Should we get Tommy to come up here alone? He's very cute. Then we have Randy and John. You have Dwight too. You know Dwight. We're gonna head down and tell the boys to come see you. Thank you for talking to us. That is cool. Thank you. Cry. Don't cry. We'll send the boys up here.
Are you sad we're leaving? The boys will come here soon. They're really nice. I think you're gonna love them.
Alright, Nancy. We'll go get the boys so you won't be so lonely.
Me and Ghost were just chatting and getting ready to go to the basement. Just when I was about to cut this clip because it wasn't relevant to the investigation, I heard this.
Wow. Good for you.
It sounded like a deep breath and didn't sound like any of us girls. That voice gave me chills down my spine.
Oh, it feels good down here.
Oh, it's so cold. I love it. So right here it's like.
We're negatives.
This one says like
We're negatives, guys.
depression, euphoria. Ambulance forms.
This must be evidence.
This is the cocaine hotline.
Put your light behind me. There we go. Just drink that one. Can you read?
Euphoria.
What the heck? There's something there, but I can't tell what it is. These are slides for a slideshow. This is like, have you ever been in, well, this is probably way before your time. They put those into this, and it's a projector. And it'll show you on a screen.
This one. So
It'll
people.
blow it up. So this must be an educational type slideshow. That's pretty neat.
Bicycle safety. Did you say bicycle, by the way?
Yeah, and it said bicycle twice. I'm sorry guys, but that's the dungeon area and I'm getting creepy vibes from that already.
I am.
I think that's gonna be the scariest part for us.
I'm already like shaking. My knees are like.
Oh, I'll walk around here by myself.
Really?
Yeah. I am not afraid.
I am. I'm very.
I don't know if I got myself saying that. I am not afraid. I will walk through here by myself. No doubt. Even lock myself in the padded room. I've done it during the day.
Yeah. Wow. Goes like a red. Ooh, I hate it here. Like, I know, that way, like. Yeah, it's like. Hello. Is anybody here? What is that sound? This like gives me the creeps. Like I don't really want to even go here.
Well, somebody can sit in one cell. Somebody can stand in another cell, and I can go crouch in this other one.
No.
You two can go in there, and I can go in here.
Okay.
Okay.
I will protect you.
Turn on my ghost app.
Okay. I'm shaking. Like, see my hand? I'm like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the energy drink. Water here. Something in here. Wait, what is this area? Can I just go in here? What's up?
You're walking around up there?
That's us.
Oh.
We're gonna stay
I
still
was
now.
gonna say, because it shouldn't be over here much walking. This is limestone ceilings.
But there's like, what is that thing? It's like a wood plank. Like in there.
Oh. Okay. I forgot that was it.
Is there anybody here with us?
Tell me how many girls are in that room?
This is
7. Can you make a noise?
Oh yeah, the cat.
Let's see if you guys ask questions over there. if I can get responses over here.
Okay, we have this cat ball here. Like when you touch it, it will light up. There's this device in my hand too. If you touch this, it will light up, and we know you're here with us. What's your name?
Have to work previous.
Previous?
Appointment.
Do you have an appointment here?
Why did you end up here? Did you do something bad? Obviously. My name is Helena. You want to introduce yourself?
Grandchild.
Grandchild. My name is Rachel.
Could you imagine seeing somebody? It says it with the demonic.
The last word I got was grandchild.
Maybe they missed their grandchild.
I used my grandchild. Yeah, it's here with one more seat. Oh, is there someone in this area lingering? Oh, this fire is hot. Maybe that's why, because right there is really hot. But it was down here that we're still getting readings. Can you tell me what is up in this tube behind me? Are you being shy? Who put that there? Did a 911 dispatcher put it there? To protect themselves? Dance. Do you want us to dance?
Too?
Dance.
Is there much laughter in here?
Wow. I don't think I've seen it that red. Dream.
Did you just?
May.
I put it there.
Dream in May. It's not May, honey. It's June. Abyss.
Green abyss.
Family. But I'm sure you miss your family, right?
Oh, boy, careful. Wow.
Competitive.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for touching that.
Yeah, thank you.
I was like, can you touch it again?
It's gotta stop completely. Can you make it stop lighting up?
So we can ask you questions. Can you do that?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you an inmate in here? Can you touch that? If you're an inmate?
Are you a prison guard? Whoa! Whoa. Mine is going nuts.
Can you touch that ball again? When you do it?
Oh! The ball's going off again.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you turn it off for me? Thank you.
Oh, okay. But maybe it was.
I don't know. Because that's all solid floor.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you die in this gel? Is this Jacob? I wonder if we leave that. Oh, there it goes.
What's that? What's your name?
This is Jacob.
Jacob.
Can you light that? Light that up again if you're Jacob. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Helena.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Amy. Can you turn it off for us now? Thank you. That was like
Thank
a
you.
right on response. Did you kill the little girl that you were accused of killing? If you did, light that ball up. Were you innocent?
Let me just
You're like, catch my breath.
Let's kind of spread out a little bit and put our stuff in the middle.
That's fucking creepy.
We've got a cat ball directly in front of Elena. Ghost box is on. Is anyone up here with us that would like to talk to us? We have an EMF detector up here. We have a cat ball in front of the stairs.
There's anyone here with us?
Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. Kind of sounded like a chair being squeaking.
Yeah, like,
Is that you that made that noise? The voice should be on what, the first floor?
yeah.
So that is, there should be no one up here. String.
String?
What do you mean by string?
Name their tongue, Jacob.
Oh.
So, it could be.
Tablespoon.
Is this Jacob? Did you follow us here?
Do you want us to go lights out? You down for that, Elena?
I'm down.
You already know my answer? Hold on, I got my crystal.
Oh, I got my crystal on my neck.
Same.
Alright, let's go lights out, guys.
My crystal. Ooh, spooky.
Jacob, are you here with us? You were with us in the basement.
Okay, I keep seeing movement and I'm like getting scared.
About around what?
Like,
Stairs?
that way. Like, wait, on your left.
I haven't heard anything like a bat, but we gotta remember that a bat lives up here too.
There should be a quiet one. I just listen.
Alright, we're gonna be quiet and listen for a little bit.
Could you knock or tap something?
Make it sound like this.
I did see that K2 go off to the yellow.
Yeah, like I thought like I saw the one on the in front of you.
Yeah.
Jacob, are you here with us? If you are, I welcome you to touch me. On my right side, I am feeling a little bit cooler. Ooh. Is that you that just touched my leg? It felt cold, like energy went through my leg. It was going through my arm, or in my shoulder, but it got real cold.
It's weird. Like I feel like being watched, you know. What was that? Ooh, I get scared. I don't know why. I just got that like someone is breathing to my neck. You like the voice more? Huh?
Are you seeing?
No, I'm scared. What?
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
What?
No. I was like, are you over there? Because I saw the light.
Yeah.
And I was like confused.
Sorry, because I was like, okay, like, is there someone standing behind me?
I think I just saw K2 go off.
What the hell was that? What? Let me touch my hand.
Something touched your hand?
I don't know, I think someone touched like right here. Someone touched me?
Anything up here would like to talk to us? Whoa. I didn't quite understand that. Can you say it again? Who am I speaking to? one do you want to go in?
This was like the residential like areas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna close it completely.
Did she have the word pillow?
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's like,
A room
yeah.
where people slept. Do you want to make this ball light up?
I can show you. It will light up like that. Can you touch one of these? Like the ball or the black device? Let us know you're here. Ow. That's my knee. I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm 27. I turned 28 this year.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
94, baby.
Yeah.
I might be the oldest,
be
but I got
hot as
a
shit.
young brain.
Oh, it's like putting on a onesie.
Looks good on you, Tommy.
In my time.
Where are you guys going, in the basement?
Hell yeah.
First floor to go. Because all of us, or pretty much all of us, want to jump in the suit and get pictures back there.
Oh, okay. So you're not going in the basement then?
No.
Well, I'm gonna go in the basement.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Talking about trigger on
I think it's a nice little belt to, really bring the outfit together.
Don't shut it.
Did you want to do shit in here or did you want to just take pictures?
Oh, we could do stuff in here, but
Because Randy's going to the basement, I think.
Stuff. I was gonna roll it down this way, but I dropped. Yeah, I can't roll down there.
I was standing right over by it. I was scared. Here's the way. Yeah, I was just waiting to make you come out.
You can hear Randy.
Oh yeah.
Is he in the?
He's in the basement.
Wow, that's
Where's
weird.
the music box?
In the doorway.
Got a cat ball over there. Oh fuck, my recorder's underneath all this.
Jacob, are you in the cell with Helena and I? There's a hole right here, and he's in that room. Hi, Randy.
Oh, hello.
I miss you, Randy.
Handball going off down here real good.
Yes, it was earlier for us.
Aw.
There's an inmate walking around in here in an orange jumpsuit. Touch him. Prisoner. Grab him. Pinch him. Smack him. Oh, the music box is going on. Is that you?
Can you make the music box go off again for us? Do you want to make the music box go off again for us?
All you have to do is walk right in front of it.
Oh! I did get it.
So we were in the solitary room, the padded room.
Yeah.
The door is just like closing.
That was so dramatic.
Look, goosebumps from hell. Oh, I can't believe I got it. Oh my god. You're not gonna stay here long.
No.
Why not?
Alone
Did
challenge.
you hear how I scared her? I was over there like,
Yeah.
I was just standing and she was over there.
Yeah, I was on the doorway like I
You want to go first, Helena?
Yeah, jumpsuits here worn by real inmates in the Benton County Jail in Fowler, Indiana. Helena, what did you do to have to wear this jumpsuit? What was your crime? Confess to your crime.
I'm innocent. I'll put you in the same cell. You're not gonna shut it all the way.
There's also a toilet in there if you gotta go.
Oh yeah, actually I have to take a shit.
Really?
What did you do to have to wear this jumpsuit?
Oh yeah, the hat.
That's why I'm not married anymore.
I can't even see. Oh god, it's so blurry.
We got our pictures. You took off with it. The jumpsuit.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they could touch Rachel.
No! No! I do not consent! Do not touch me! Elena, if you touch me, I'm kicking you in the face.
I just got goosebumps down the right side of me.
Oh. I felt like someone touched my thigh.
Makeup on your...
Where?
Right here.
I can see.
It's black.
We can cut that out. I always like hated like my birthdays like end of the year because I was always youngest, especially like, you know, in Finland like you can go to bars when you're 18.
Okay.
So I remember I was 17 during the summer and that my friends were 18 and they went to bars and I was like,
oh.
One of these if we have like eyes both ways. What the hell was that?
Oh.
Hear that?
It's a dead body. You bitch! I like kind of saw something. I was like, no. And then I saw an eye, and I'm like, I got that on video.
I tried to like give you a heart attack.
Oh, I'm getting warm. I'm ready to go outside for a little bit.
The only thing we got is that.
I just scared the shit out of them. I went in the back.
It's so fun to scare